Well, here we are at my alma mater. Welcome. Furious Rally Sports, it's your Uncle Phil O'Neill. A little under the weather today, but I'll do my best. I don't know what happened. Sinuses, something started. I'm reading a book last night. I'm like, what's going on here? So started feeling a little bit under the weather, but we'll bring you a ball game here from Augusta High School, but this year's a little different. Yeah, you see the names of the teams there. Southeastern is now co-oping with West Prairie High School. And that's kind of the old Colchester Northwestern School District. Districts combined, and so Southeastern playing baseball with them this year. Brand new fencing all the way around the ball diamond, which you'll see here in Augusta. They play here on occasion, and they are hosting today the Beardstown Tigers on Furious Rally Sports. Your Uncle Phil O'Neill, how you doing? And I got to tell you this, look at the flags there. This is the most calm wind I've ever had at an Augusta ball game here that I've done yet. So this is actually pretty good. Thought it might get rained out, but no, not the case. You see Beardstown getting ready to take infield. Here they come, and they will take theirs, and we'll let them do it. They're in those kind of Houston Astro-looking uniforms from back in the day, right? This is kind of cool. I was talking with head coach Brian Dorr about Beardstown's team. They're 5-9, 1-5 in the West Central Conference. I said, "How much does the pitch count issue play a part?" He goes, "A lot." Yeah, it was kind of funny the way he said it. It does make a difference with teams. You can have a team that's good, a team that's not so good, but the not so good team throws their ace and they throw the entire game and they get the win. You just never know what you're going to get in high school baseball in Illinois with an individual game. Sure you can hear the sound pretty good today. That's working very well. I can hear the birds chirping in that tree behind home plate. So there you have it. Coach Brian Dorr there hitting, I think it's him hitting infield there. Yeah, it is. Anyway, let's talk about West Prairie's team. They are 6-9-1, are the West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones. Send in the clones, baby. Again, 6-9-1, 1-4 in the West Central Conference. They beat Peoria Heights 16-2 in their last outing. By the way, Beardstown won last night over Winchester West Central 10-3, and that was yesterday. So, okay, let's go ahead and go through the starting lineups, shall we? For the Beardstown Tigers. By the way, I know that the softball team has got a big game today that they're playing against Triopia, undefeated Triopia. We wish both teams luck there. I'm sorry I couldn't be in two places at once, but that was kind of an impossibility, as you can imagine. Get some things squared away here with my setup, and there we go. It's like, what's going on here? Anyway, all right. Starting lineup for the Beardstown Tigers. Batting first, the junior, playing shortstop number 3, Colby DeSoller. Batting second, your catcher, the junior, number 4, Zach Meyer. Batting third for the Tigers. Playing third base, the junior, number 22, Parker Bell. Batting cleanup. Playing in right field, it's the junior, number 15, Caleb Hobrock. The guy doing the pitching today is the number 5 hitter in Beardstown's lineup. He's a senior. Number 1, Trey Riddle. Batting sixth is the first baseman, the sophomore, number 5, Carter Ross. Batting seventh, playing second base, the junior, number 7, Josh Kamas. Batting eighth, playing left field, a junior, number 31, Maddox Madrano. Now, batting ninth, you have number 23, Braden Alhorn. He's a junior. He will DH for number 14, Starkin Sena Fayardo, who is playing center. Let's see if we see Starkin out here. Should be able to see him here. There he is. Right there in your screen there. And we'll take you around the field here a little bit. So there's your center field shot, your left field shot, and right field. You see the outfield looks a little, I've seen it look a lot better here. Let's just put it that way. at Southeastern. The fence is new, not sure of the dimensions. It looks like it follows the same dimensions that it used to be. I believe there were signs up that had 320 and 365 to center, 320 down the lines and 365 to center field. Something like that. We'll go to the first base side here. You'll see that when the ball is thrown over to first. There's going to be our batter, or our see the pitcher throwing the pitches. There's our left side of the infield. All right, let's go over the West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones lineup, shall we? Batting first, the left fielder, the freshman number 4, Mason Whitman. Batting second, it's a junior, the center fielder, number 11, Braden Copeland. Batting third at second base, the junior, number 10, Matthew Whitman. And let's see, Case Marlowe. Yeah, I didn't quite write down his position, but I think he is at shortstop. He's batting cleanup. Case Marlowe, the junior, wears number 23. He'll bat fourth. Batting fifth, the third baseman, the senior, number 28, Austin Nelson, the sixth hitter in the Cyclones lineup. The catcher, the freshman, number 7, Ivan Beck. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 25, Eli DeCounter. Batting eighth, it's the freshman DHing today, number 24, Cash Lance. And batting ninth, playing right field, it's Tyson Carnes. And I should correct myself here. Cash Lance is DHing for Tyson Carnes. He's playing in right. Holden Copeland, the freshman, is pitching and batting ninth. So there you go. A little confused there. Anyway, we'll get to that when we get down to the bottom of the order of the lineup. Forgive me for my voice today. I don't know, sinus bug or something. I don't know what I got. Started hitting me last night, and we'll make the best of it for today, okay? I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and I will be right back. They're still taking infield. Don't see the sign of the umpires yet. We'll see when they show up, and we'll have a ball game for you. Beardstown at West Prairie Southeastern, the co-op. And we'll be back right after this here on Furious Rally Sports. Hang on.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love your mind.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. But with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Positive affirmations help keep me grounded on and off the pitch.
I am successful. I am talented. I am strong.
I'm healing all areas of my life. Love your mind.
All right, look at you taking the stairs. Who are you?
We're your lungs.
We are proud of you for quitting smoking, but you still may be at risk for lung cancer.
A routine cancer scan can detect it early when it's more curable.
Good to know. Well, I gotta go somewhere.
So do we.
So do we.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Serious, man. I actually drive better when I'm on it. It just helps me focus.
It just helps me focus, you know?
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love your mind.
Love
your mind.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
Love
your mind.
So back at Swice Field, wow, forgive me for that one. Swice Field here in Augusta, Illinois, for Beardstown and West Prairie Southeastern. Baseball, IHSA-wise, Illinois High School Association. And I don't know what to expect here with this one. I was talking that over with Beardstown's head coach, Brian Dorr, and we were just like, I don't know. No idea what to expect. Kind of like those Beardstown unis, those are kind of neat, aren't they? With see if we can kind of zoom in a little bit, get a shot of that. Kind of the, what was that? The tequila sunrise look that the Houston Astros had back in the day. Those are pretty sharp. And you'll see the all blacks from West Prairie Southeastern with the gray pants. It's no surprise the Cyclones. What other color would they be, right? You see head coach Brian Dorr going to have to take a look at the mound, I'm guessing, just a little bit. Help out his catcher. Yeah, there we go. Take some of that infield. There you can see, as I said, from the left side. Forgive me if I sound a little bit, I don't know, just kind of, yesterday, like I said, last night I'm reading the book. I'm like, what's going on? I'm suddenly not feeling so sharpy-warpy, and so here we are. But I'm here anyway, and really, again, as I mentioned, look at the tree there in the upper left-hand corner. Virtually no wind. This is the first time I've ever been in a game here at Augusta, as far as my live streaming the past couple of years, that it's been like this. There have been a couple of hurricane games that I've done that just were, holy cow, they were just something else. So this one, not so much on Furious Rally Sports. The camera still bobs a bit. There's still a little bit of wind, but it's nothing like it can be here at Augusta. We see the umpires are there getting ready to chat things over, get things set up here for today's game. By the way, let's see some notes about the players. Colby DeSaller, the junior, hitting .440 coming into this one, and he's the leadoff hitter for Beardstown. We'll see him right away. So we'll see what happens with that. Again, with the high school pitch count rules, you're going to see pitchers coming in and out of this game probably. I'm not sure where or how, but we'll just figure that out as we go. Remember, when you zoom in with a camera, the more wobble you have, the worse it is. So there you see it. Now, I'm going to get maybe a little bit of a gap between the Illinois high school spring sports season and the Iowa summer sports season, which they play their softball and baseball in the summer for high school. And I'm probably going to look into having a different camera. So we'll see if that makes any difference. This one has worked pretty well. It's just got wind issues, and when you put it up on a stand, there's just not a whole lot you can do. I mean, guy wires, I'm like, how long is that going to take to set up? No. I don't know where you put guy wires on it anyway. So there you have it. Beardstown and West Prairie Southeastern. From my alma mater, Southeastern High School in Augusta, Illinois. I'm happy to be here. Always happy to come back home. Let's just put it that way. And my new friends at Beardstown and my new friends at West Prairie and, of course, my old friends at Southeastern. It's good to see everybody here today. It's, hey, you don't have a big crowd here, which you can imagine. It was kind of rainy, kind of blah looking, but really, it's cool. Last I checked, and let's check, I think it was about 50 degrees. By the way, Coach Dorr got on me. He's like, why are you in a T-shirt? I go, because I said I get hot out in the vehicle. By the way, without any heat out here, by the way, 52 right now at game time in Augusta. So there you have it. But, I was like, you come out here and be in a vehicle. You'll feel how hot the equipment makes it out here. So, okay, let's kind of go over, since we have a moment here, we can go over the fielders for West Prairie Southeastern. Let's kind of go over here to the left side of the infield if we can. Tough to see them, I know, but third base is Austin Nelson. At shortstop, I've got Case Marlowe. Is that who's – let's go take a look here and see. Yeah, Case Marlowe is at short. So here we go. Austin Nelson at third, Case Marlowe at short. We're here to your right side of the infield. Your second baseman is Mason Whitman. And at first base, Eli DeCounter. Now, out in the outfield here, in left. Again, in left. There we go. They're probably in tight anyway, just warming up. In left field, you will have Mason Whitman. In center field, Braden Copeland. They're kind of throwing their back and forth. And then in right field, it is Tyson Carnes. You kind of see him there. And we are about ready for game time here. Okay, let's start this thing. Back in here. There we go. Ready to start. Beardstown and West Prairie Southeastern. From Southeastern High School. Co-op, my first game of a co-op with West Prairie and Southeastern in baseball. So you see your pitcher there, Holden Copeland, and this is Colby DeSaller, the shortstop. There's pitch down for a ball. That one's down 2-0. Thanks for joining me. It's your Uncle Phil O'Neill on Furious Rally Sports. A little bit under the weather, but we'll make this thing work today. Cloudy, 52 at game time, but little to no wind. Outside 3-0 now. To Colby DeSaller. Man, you really don't want to put that guy on. He's got 8 stolen bases. See what Holden Copeland can come with here. Ball 4. So 4 straight to Colby DeSaller. He's aboard. See him over there at first. There's Colby. And now, let's bring this back in here. There's your hitter. It is your catcher, number 4, Zach Meyer. I didn't focus very well, did it? Throwback. He's in there. Whoa. Switching the buttons. There we go. There's a shot of Zach. That's what I meant to do. Will the runner take off? We'll see. No, outside. Will not. Kind of strange the camera's having a little problems moving backwards. Usually doesn't. Again, the runner at first is DeSaller. He dives back. He is in. Pitch is outside for a ball. Trying to get you more of a shot here of the runner. I'm going to set something up so I can see that a little better for you. Hang on. Train coming, baby. Pitch is low. Throw down the... Hello. Stolen base for DeSaller. I believe we have 1-1. It's going to be tough to hear over the train. My microphone is out. It's pointed towards the infield, but it's out here by the fence. I never thought about the train being that loud. She's in there for strike 3. We'll turn that down a little bit here. So Zach Meyer strikes out. And it's now Parker Bell with the runner at second. There we see Parker. Looking him back is Copeland. Looking. Comes home. Breaking ball swung over the top. Good pitch by Copeland and a strike. Just started, no score. DeSaller walk, stole a base. Strikeout from Meyer. Now Parker Bell. That is swung over to miss, strike two. Bell, the number 3 hitter in the Beardstown lineup. Terrain, man alive. You can still hear it rolling down the tracks. Oh, the weird pickoff move. And it's going to bring the runner on to third. So that didn't exactly work. And DeSaller, they tried to throw to second base, and that didn't work. So DeSaller will get third base on that. I don't know exactly how you call that in the scorebook, if it was an error or not, but nonetheless, DeSaller is at third here with one out for Parker Bell. At Augusta, West Prairie, Southeastern, and Beardstown. No, it's outside. Again, one of the calmest days I've seen here. Little to no wind. You can kind of see the trees flipping a bit, but not very much. You hear the neighbor's dog barking, huh? Waiting to hear the umpire's call here. He may be sitting at 2-2 on Parker Bell. With DeSaller looming at third, trying to bring him home with one out. No, outside. The home plate umpire said 3-2 there. Cloudy day, 52 at game time in Augusta for West Prairie, Southeastern, and Beardstown. Beardstown threatening with a runner at third, one out, top one. Going to throw over there, nothing doing to the throw at third base. I've always thought that's the dangerous throw to do for obvious reasons. Holden Copeland trying to get out of the jam here. That is ripped. It's going to be, I think we call that a single through Case Marlowe. I'm not sure he'd have been able to make the play anyway. That will score DeSaller 1-0 Beardstown. Let's get that score changed. So Bell aboard. And now your hitter is Caleb Hobrock, the right fielder. Pitch is outside for a ball. Let's bring Caleb in here. Again, Caleb in right field here today for Beardstown. They lead it 1-0. DeSaller came home from third on the hard grounder to Case Marlowe. To number 23, there you see him. Pitches outside. Parker Bell, I don't know if he's a possibility to go. We'll bring that into you there. You see him at first. Again, Hobrock, the number 4 hitter in the lineup for Beardstown. 1-0, one out here in the top of the first. That is pop foul. So your center fielder, Braden Copeland, looming out here. He's about halfway between the where second base is and the fence. Set. Copeland, the pitch. Going to show bunt it. Ooh, no, it does not. We've got 2 strikes now on Caleb Hobrock. So Parker Bell, I'm going to give him the unofficial single. The ground ball through Case Martle. I'm not sure he'd have gotten the play. Colby DeSoller scores from third. After he walked, stole a base, and got to third on a strange pickoff move from Copeland. That pitch is up, in. Again, if I sound a little bit under the weather, I am. So bear with me today here. That pitch, oh, good. Well, he got him to swing at it. Going to throw the runner out. Down to first. But Parker Bell will advance. Guess you call that a stolen base, huh? Hobrock Case for the second out. Caleb Hobrock. Now it's Trey Riddle. Trey is pitching today, number 1. There he is. That is fouled. Back into the right. So the Tigers have gotten one in their Tequila Sunrise uniforms. Houston Astros back in the day. I always thought they were pretty sharp. Remember VIT wore something like that back in the day as well. Pitch is up. So we got 1-1 here on Trey Riddle. They've gotten one in. 1-0 they lead. West Prairie Southeastern here in the top of the first. On its way. That swung on and missed. Good breaking ball. Nice pitch for Holden Copeland. Got him. Good pitch there to get the strikeout with a fastball of Trey Riddle. So we're going to call it 1 hit, 1 run on 1 hit. And they left one. At the end of a half inning, it's Beardstown leading West Prairie Southeastern on Furious Rally Sports. Back in a flash. So back to it here in moments. You see your center field here, Stark and Santa Fiardo. Well, you did. He's out of the screen now, isn't he? There he is. Let's go through that outfield. It's Maddox Medrano in left, Stark and Santa Fiardo in center, Caleb Hobrock in right, Parker Bell at third, Colby DeSoller at short, Josh Kamas at second, Carter Ross at first, Zach Meyer doing the catching, and Trey Riddle does the pitching to start with for Beardstown. Kind of like these uniforms. Those are kind of neat. So Beardstown gets one in the top of the first. The West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones with the new fencing here in Augusta. They play some games here, but play a lot of them at a park in Colchester. Does West Prairie High School. And the co-op, as I said, again with Southeastern this year, the first time for baseball for the schools. Glad they still play. You know, if Southeastern have a baseball team of any kind, that would have been a sad moment, especially with the history that's been at SE over the years. I was talking about that with Coach Dorr from Beardstown before the game. And let's see, coming down? Yeah, I thought they were coming down earlier than that, but here we go. So you see there's the Cyclones uniform, black with the white numbers. West Prairie on the front, and it's Mason Whitman, your left fielder, leading off, number 4. Going to get the outside edge for a strike. Now, see today with that camera angle, we can kind of see home plate. Going to give that outside edge to him. And we'll do so again, 0-2. Good pitching from Trey Riddle to this point. I know it's just 2 pitches, but Mason Whitman's going, yeah, I'm down 0-2 here. Oh, and he has hit one. Out to left field and making the catch is Maddox Medrano. 1 away. It's your second hitter, number 11, the junior, the center fielder, Braden Copeland. And he takes that one for a ball. Here's Braden. In there for a strike. You can see the infield's in pretty good shape with the grass. The outfield is pretty rough. Swung on and missed. To Braden Copeland, center fielder. Grounds this one to the third baseman, over to first. Did he get him? I don't believe he did. Beat it out. Braden Copeland with an infield single. And now it's Matthew Whitman. It's your second baseman, number 3 hitter. See him wearing the number 10. Throw over, nothing doing. Yeah, I'm not sure why the camera's like hanging up on its. I'll bet I know why it might be. It could be something I'm doing here. That is hit to third. Double play. Did he get it? No. All right, so they did not get the double play, but out at on the 6-4. And the fielder's choice, Matthew Whitman, gets aboard. And now it's your number 4 hitter, the shortstop, Case Marlowe, number 23. There we see Case. Nothing doing there. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. I'll be in there for a strike. To Case Marlowe. Cleanup hitter for West Prairie Southeastern, the Cyclones. If I inadvertently call them Southeastern, it's because I'm here at Southeastern at Augusta High School. So forgive me for the West Prairie folks. Shouldn't, though. WPSE, right? Pitch is hit out and foul to the right side. Beardstown gets 1 in the top of the first. Southeastern trying to answer. Or West Prairie Southeastern. See, I told you. Trying to answer. But there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Case Marlowe do something with Matthew Whitman at first. That is a base hit. Ooh, it's going to get past Fiardo. Santa Fiardo. The runner will attempt to score, and he will score. Matthew Whitman comes all the way around from first base to score. Marlowe gets the single. I'm going to call it that. It just got by Santa Fiardo on that, and that's how come the run will score. So now it's 1-1. I'll change that score in just a moment. Our hitter is the number 5 hitter, number 28, the senior Austin Nelson. Did I say he was playing third base? So I can get a shot of him here. There we go. That is pop foul and to the right. Again, the runner at first base is Case Marlowe. Singled out to center. Scored Matthew Whitman. It's tied at 1. I'll change that score when I get a moment here. Virtually no wind, 52 at game time. That is up and in. Santa Fajardo playing a little more in than out in center field here. I'd say he's about 60% in. See him out here in center. That is grounded. It stays in the box. It'll be a foul. So 2 strikes now on Austin Nelson, your number 5 hitter in the West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones lineup. Tied at 1. There we go. Pitch from Riddle is going to be a base hit. Just a little blooper out in front of Santa Fajardo here in center. So a single for Austin Nelson moves Case Marlowe up. And now it's your number 6 hitter in the lineup. It is your catcher, the freshman number 7, Ivan Beck. At least, and sometimes if I have these years wrong, it's just the information I get online. So again, first and second for West Prairie with 2 outs. That is grounded quickly to third. And the third baseman could not quite handle that. It's going to be a single for Ivan Beck. Moves everybody up now. Tough one there for Parker Bell to handle. Of course, he could have stepped on, if he'd have been able to keep it in front of him and take care of that, he could have stepped on third for the out, but was not able to. And now the pitch low and outside the first pitch to the first baseman, number 25, the junior Eli DeCounter. Bases loaded, 2 outs for West Prairie. Swung on a good cut and a good pitch. Again, bases loaded with Cyclones. Swung on and missed. 2 strikes now on Eli DeCounter, the first baseman. 1-1, Beardstown and West Prairie Southeastern on Furious Rally Sports from Augusta. That is hit pretty well. That one's going to be out here to left field, and that's going to score 2. Makes it 3-1. I got to write that stuff in the scorecard. And West Prairie Southeastern here at the bottom of the first looked at that pickoff. First and third now. Beck is at third and DeCounter at first for the long single, if you will. And your hitter is the DH, number 24, the freshman Cash Lance. Takes a fastball in there for a strike. Here, Cash, let's get a shot of you there, my good man. There he is. Upstairs. We have 1-1 here. Runners at first and third for West Prairie Southeastern. It's 3-1. I'll change the score in a second. All right, let's change that now. No, low. Runners at first and third for West Prairie Southeastern. 3-1, they lead it here in the bottom of the first. Steve Reich. Our count is even. Not real windy. You see the wind bobbing the camera, but it's not real bad today. Very, very gentle breeze. Strike three. Cash Lance takes strike three. All right, so Southeastern, well, that's quite an inning anyway. They get 3 runs. What do I got? 3 runs on 2 hits and 2 left. All right, we go to the top of the second. 3-1 West Prairie Southeastern over Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports. Back in a moment. Okay, pitch is low for a ball. Trying to verify something here on with their scoring. And yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Anyways, pitch in there for a strike. Yeah, there we go. Now it's updated. I was like, it says 1-1. Yeah, it's 3-1. All right, very good. Wow, made me feel like a. Anyway, your hitter's Carter Ross. First baseman, he fouls it off from Holden Copeland. First baseman, he's a sophomore. 3-1. West Prairie Southeastern over Beardstown. The Clones in black. That one swung on and missed for the K of Carter Ross to start off the second inning. Now, your second baseman. It's your number 7 hitter in the lineup, Josh Kamas, the junior, number 7. There's Josh. Breaking ball outside from Holden Copeland. Southeastern gets 3 in the bottom of the first. 3-1, they lead it. Ball is outside. Again, actually, even though it's cool out, if you had a sweatshirt, jacket, it'd be nice to watch it. Not much wind, 52 degrees at game time. Really not bad. Outside. Josh Kamas. Copeland's pitch in there. Thanks for joining me, Uncle Phil, Phil O'Neill on Furious Rally Sports. A little under the weather today, but we'll get through it. Good game to this point. Good pitch there. Second strike now on Josh Kamas. I believe our count is full, or it's 2-2. There is no scoreboard here, so you have no idea. There was once. That is hit well, not as well as I thought. It's going to be a bloop single. Sounded like it was hit well, but it wasn't. It's over to shortstop. Basically in no man's land between Case Marlowe at shortstop and Mason Whitman in right. So not much anybody could do about that one. So Josh Kamas aboard with the single. The seeing eye single is what they used to call it. And here is your left fielder, number 31, Maddox Medrano. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball. There you see your runner at first. That would be Ross, just aboard, or rather Kamas aboard with that single. One out here in the top of the second. Swung over breaking ball. Good pitch from Copeland, rather. And 1-1. See your center fielder camping out there. Braden Copeland, kind of halfway between center and second base, the center field fence. Again, the fence new this year. Ooh, fouled, ouch, ouch, ouch. Fouled off the equipment of your catcher, Ivan Beck. Home plate umpire giving him a little bit of a moment. Well, it came straight off that mask. That's why they wear them. 3-1 WPSE over Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports. All right. Copeland looks in, gets the sign. And the pitch. No, upstairs. That runner at first looming. It's Kamas after his single. Good pitch there. Now 2 strikes on Maddox Medrano. Oh, that was a strikeout. Forgive me. That was the K. Let's see him move away from the plate. 2 down now, and it's Braden Alhorn, your DH. Where's number 23? He's DHing today. And that is a base hit out to left field. And the runners just will advance very, just a second base, I should say, Kamas on that. Just hit a short single out into left field. For Braden Alhorn, he'll take that. Now it's your leadoff hitter, Colby DeSaller. Here we see him. Pitch is outside for a ball. Next one to DeSaller. Now outside. (3-1) West Prairie Southeastern with 2 outs for Beardstown here in the top of the second. Ooh, yeah, he got the outside edge there. That one is outside. We were sitting at 2-2 here. Soller will take it. It's actually 3-2, and he takes the walk. So, wow. Now you got a little bit of trouble holding Copeland. He's the pitcher. He's got the bases loaded, 2 outs. That's how West Prairie Southeastern got the lead. Got a couple runs that way. So it's your number 2 hitter, your catcher, the junior, number 4, Zach Meyer. There we see Zach. Nope, it's outside for a ball. Again, the bases loaded with Beardstown Tigers trying to get back some of those runs with the West Prairie Southeastern lead of 3-1 with 2 outs. That is popped up and caught by your second baseman. Making the play there, Matthew Whitman. On the fly out there to him at second base. All right, so Beardstown had the bases loaded, but it was 2 outs. So it makes it kind of tough, right? 3-1, the lead for West Prairie Southeastern. We go to the bottom of the second, on Furious Rally Sports. Well, they almost batted around last inning, did West Prairie Southeastern, but they will have Holden Copeland, the pitcher, leading off here, the 9th hitter for West Prairie Southeastern. They lead it 3-1 on a calm wind day. For the most part, the camera's bobbing a bit, but it's really pretty calm today. At least for Augusta standards, from my memory. Again. And there he is, your pitcher, Holden Copeland. Facing Trey Riddle out on the bump. First pitch. Well, that pitch has been called a strike a little bit in this game to this point, but not that one. In there for a strike. The 9-hitter in the lineup, Holden Copeland, and it is in there for the second strike. All right, well, we got 1 and 2. Beardstown on the Tequila Sunrise unis today. Got him a run in the first, but that is grounded to second and over to first for the out. 1 away. Holden Copeland grounds to Josh Thomas, who throws it over to Carter Ross for the out. And this is your number 1 hitter in the lineup. Number 4, Mason Whitman, left fielder. He is going to pop this one out to left. It took that camera 4 years to bring that shot in, but there it is. It was an out here to left field to Caleb, Maddox Madrano, forgive me, made the catch, second out. Here in the bottom of the second. That one is on the outside edge for a strike to Braden Copeland, the number 2 hitter, the center fielder. You've been seeing him out here looming. That is popped foul to the out of play to the right. Next pitch. Copeland takes it outside. This is Braden, the junior. That is outside. Two outs here in the bottom of the second for West Prairie Southeastern. It is outside and low. We're filled up here on the count to Braden Copeland. Outside, ball 4. So Braden Copeland walks. Now it's your second baseman, number 10, Matthew Whitman. Trying to make some adjustments here between innings to see if I can get that camera to react quicker. It usually does. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's very strange. There we see Matthew. Pitches in there for a strike. No, it's down. 1-1 to Matthew Whitman. He's your second baseman, wearing number 10, the third hitter in the lineup for the WPSE Cyclones. They lead at 3-1. Two outs, though, here in the bottom of the second. No, bats outside. We're sitting at 2-1. Braden Copeland aboard there at first as you see him with the walk. 2-out walk. Now 3-1. Trey Riddle. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe getting in a little bit of a jam here for Beardstown in the bottom of the second. See what happens here in a 3-1. Outside, ball 4. Copeland goes to second. That means Matthew Whitman walks, and it's your cleanup hitter, the shortstop, number 23, the junior, Case Marlowe. There we see Case. Trey Riddle in a little bit of a jam for Beardstown here. That one swung on and missed. So 0-1 out of Case Marlowe. Case singled and scored in the first. West Prairie Southeastern trying to add to the lead with 2 outs. 3-1 here in the bottom of the second. Swung on a miss. Good pitch from Riddle. Good swing and miss, though, from Marlowe. 2 strikes on Case. Again, a pretty comfortable day, except it's just a little cool. No wind, very little. Strike 3, taking it. Case Marlowe does, and that's out number 3 for West Prairie Southeastern. They leave 2. No runs, no hits. They leave 2. We go to the 3rd. West Prairie Southeastern leads Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports. I'm going to try to make some camera adjustments here, and we'll be right back. Okay. And the camera still feels pretty delayed there, making its reaction time. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Anyway, this is Parker Bell, number 22, your 3rd hitter in the lineup, 3rd baseman for Beardstown, leading off, and he will ground it too short. Over to first for the out. Marlowe over to Eli to counter for that out. Shortstop to first, rather. Now your hitter is your number 4 hitter in the lineup, Caleb Hobrock. He is your right fielder, junior. Nope, not there for a ball from Holden Copeland. He's got to be happy with his pitching so far. He's limited Beardstown to just a run. They got that in the first. Outside. So 2-0. I just noticed something. Let's take a look at this here in a moment. 3-0. Take a look at Copeland now with his glove. Hang on a minute. No, I thought maybe they were going with a sign here. 3-0. That is up. Was there a strike in there somewhere? There must have been. I must have missed one there. Okay, 3-1. I thought maybe Copeland was getting some kind of a sound signal in his earpiece. But I guess not. He kept putting his glove up by his ear. That's a walk there to Caleb Hobrock. Number 4 hitter is aboard with the 1-out walk. Now it's your pitcher, number 1, the senior, Trey Riddle. 3-1 West Prairie Southeastern over Beardstown. In Augusta. Furious Rally Sports. Comes home. That one is going to be a base hit to center field. So the single for Trey Riddle. Quickly thrown in by Braden Copeland. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this camera. It was usually very quick on its movements, but today it's like, I don't know. Anyway, this is your number 6 hitter, Carter Ross. Swings and misses for a strike. Carter, number 5. He wears first baseman. He's a sophomore. First and second now for Beardstown with 1 out, trying to cut into the West Prairie Southeastern 3-1 lead. That is grounded. It's a base hit out to right field. All right, bases loaded. Carter Ross with a single. So it's been a walk and 2 singles off of Holden Copeland. And now it's your number 7 hitter, Josh Thomas, can do some damage. With the bases loaded, there's Josh. That is grounded in the box, 0-1. Nubbed. Catcher Ivan Beck throws it back out to Holden Copeland. West Prairie Southeastern 3-1, but may not be in moments with 1 out with the bases loaded for Beardstown. Here in the top of the 3rd. Nope, upstairs, 1-1. Josh Thomas singled last time up. That is caught in center. Play at the plate here, maybe. And he's going to be out like a light. Yes, he is. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Good throw by Braden Copeland to get the out. And the throw out home to get Caleb Hobrock. Wow, that's unbelievable. Bases loaded, 1 out. Beardstown had a chance. No, they do not. Again, let's go over that real quick. Caught out there in center field by Braden Copeland. He guns home to his catcher. You could clearly see he was going to beat it. Ivan Beck makes the catch. Caleb Hobrock is out like a light at home plate after tagging. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd. 3-1. West Prairie Southeastern over Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports. Well, quite the play to end that top of the 3rd. From Braden Copeland. Catches it out in center, guns home. And Colby DeSaller had Caleb Hobrock had no chance to score. Out at home plate, trying to score. Double play. Well, I still don't know why that camera is slow moving like it today. It's set up the way it's supposed to be, but hell, maybe I'll take a look at some other settings here in between innings. Now, your hitter is number 28, the number 5 hitter in the lineup for West Prairie Southeastern, your 3rd baseman, senior Austin Nelson. He will pop it up, and it is on the infield. Making the catch there is your 2nd baseman, And it's Josh Thomas that makes the play for 1 away. Austin Nelson retired. This is your catcher, number 7, freshman Ivan Beck. That's up and out. Pretty well pitched game to a degree here. 3-1. West Prairie Southeastern leading Beardstown. Here in the bottom of the third, 1 out. That is going to be grounded 2 short. Over to first for the out, 2 away. Colby DeSaller makes the play over to Carter Ross. Shortstop first. And there are 2 down. I do have that right, don't I? Yep, that's who it was. And the pitch is low for a ball. To the first baseman, number 25, Eli, to counter. 2-0. That one's in there for a strike, 2-1. Two outs. What can the counter do? Strike 2 to Eli. It's number 7 hitter in the lineup. Wind kind of whipping around the mic, but it's not really that bad. That's that external mic. Strike 3. Took that one. 1, 2, 3. Good inning for Trey Riddle on the bump for Beardstown. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the top of the 4th. 3-1 West Prairie Southeastern on Furious Rally Sports. I'm going to go try something. Maybe I can fix this issue with the slow-moving camera. Hang on. First pitch is in there for a strike to Maddox Madrano, the number 8 hitter. I'm making some adjustments here, so we're going to have to be doing some stuff on the fly, so hang on. That pitch is outside for a ball. That one fouled. Pitch is popped up. It should be playable on, yes, on the left side of the infield, and it is Case Marlowe that makes the play here in the top of the fourth. Okay. And now your hitter is Braden Alhorn, who singled in the first. I know it's the top fourth. I will change that in a moment. Fiddle with some camera stuff there in between. Okay. Ball one there. That is out. Well, going to catch the outside part for a strike. In for our hitter a little bit there, maybe. There we go. Whoop. Strike three. Struck him out. Alhorn gets rung up, looking, and now it's Colby DeSoller, your leadoff hitter. In the lineup for Beardstown. 2 outs, though. Outside for a ball. Two outs here in the fourth. 3-1 West Prairie Southeastern. Good pitch for a strike to Colby DeSoller. Strike two. Wow, so both pitchers have had really good half innings here. Bottom of the third for Riddle, and so far for Holden Copeland. Okay, Holden, what are you going to do here? Does he get strike three? He does on the outside edge. Called strike three. It looked like to me a little outside, but yeah, going to get that at the high school level. We'll go 1, 2, 3 in the fourth inning, and we go to the bottom of the fourth. West Prairie Southeastern still maintains the lead of 3-1. See if they can add to it in just moments. Okay, back at it, and it's 8-9-1. Cash Lance now will pop it foul to the right. He's the DH wearing number 24, freshman. 8-9-1 for West Prairie Southeastern. And I got no idea what's up with that camera, why it's so laggy today. It has normally worked great. Moving back and forth, but it's just bleh. Apparently doesn't like the cold weather. Strike. Two strikes on Cash Lance. And got him. Cash Lance strikes out here to lead off the bottom of the fourth. And this is Holden Copeland, your pitcher. By the way, right fielder Tyson Carnes. He is playing out there being DH'd for by Lance. That is popped up, but it's foul, and it is going to be out of play. Three-1 the score. West Prairie Southeastern over Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports with your Uncle Phil O'Neill. Pitches on the outside edge. Really not a bad day. Wind's not bad. I mean, it was 52 at game time. It's reasonable. Popped foul. And it will be down the third baseline and foul. To the number 9 hitter for West Prairie Southeastern. Holden Copeland, the pitcher. Way, hey, that breaking ball got away from Trey Riddle. And everybody shouts, wear it. From the West Prairie Southeastern dugout. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So I'll tell you what, that is now 5 straight set down by Trey Riddle. Pitching pretty well at this point now. It is still 3-1, though. West Prairie Southeastern. It's your number 1 hitter in the lineup, number 4, Mason Whitman, the left fielder. Take that breaking ball outside. Zach Meyer behind the plate, just threw the ball back out to Riddle for Beardstown. Nope, that's down in the dirt. 2-0. Infield in pretty good shape. Outfield is not so much here in Augusta. It's a little bit, let's just call it patchy. In there for a strike. To Mason Whitman. WPSC with the lead, 3-1 over Beardstown here with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. Swung on and missed. 2-2. That is foul. Popped foul again and back. Strike 3 took it. 1-2-3 again for Trey Riddle. And we'll go to the top of the fifth. He's set down 6 straight. 3-1. Let's see if Beardstown can cut in on the West Prairie Southeastern lead on Furious Rally Sports. Yeah, quite the mystery as to why the camera's slow to move today. I don't know if it's got arthritis or what. I got no idea. Zach Meyer, 2-3-4 hitters for Beardstown. Let's see if they can cut in this 3-1 lead. There you see Zach, your catcher, number 4. This is hit out to center field. Can you see him? Eventually, yeah, he made the catch. Wow, I don't know why that's taken forever to do that, but it did. Zach Meyer, top of the 5th here, flies out to Braden Copeland. 1 away. Taking that one, Parker Bell, 1-0. The third baseman, 22 is his number. There's the Park man. Takes that one outside. No, it's a strike. Okay. That is fouled and to the right. One out here in the top of the 5th. 3-1 West Prairie Southeastern over Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Good pitch from Holden Copeland. Boy, these pitchers have just been doing a bit of work now. That's 5 straight for Copeland with 2 away. This is Caleb Hobrock, the right fielder. Number 4 hitter in the lineup. That is going to be hit out to center field. Quickly thrown in. The base hit from Hobrock. Braden Copeland throws it in, and 2-out single for Hobrock and Beardstown. They start something off here off of Copeland. He had set down 5 straight. This is Trey Riddle, number 5 hitter, the pitcher. And that's going to go to the backstop. That's really the first time these pitchers have had a wild pitch today. And that's big with 2 outs, as that brings Hobrock to second in scoring position for the Tigers. As pop foul out of play to the left. West Prairie Southeastern still leading Beardstown 3-1. 2 outs, top 5. Been a cloudy day, but really not bad. Wind, as far as wind's been pretty much neutral, if hardly, maybe a little bit here and there, but not bad. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there for 2 strikes on Trey Riddle. Both of these pitchers have pitched quite well the past couple of innings. Really pitched well overall. Copeland throws a breaking ball low. That's Holden, the pitcher. I think we're sitting at 2-2 here. Nope, down 3-2. Can they get a 2-out rally here in the 5th? Beardstown. 7-inning game, by the way. Ball 4. Well, that answers that question. As far as can he get Riddle? Had him 2 strikes, but didn't get him. Now, it's your number 6 hitter in the lineup, the first baseman, number 5, Carter Ross, the sophomore. Like nothing more to cut into that 3-1 lead with 2 outs. Now bats low for a ball. So Hunter Copeland now struggling, or Holden, forgive me, Holden. Holden Copeland struggling a bit here with 2 outs in the 5th. Single and a walk. That grounded foul to the left. Byer gets some new balls. Beardstown gets some runs with 2 outs. Have runners at first and second on West Prairie Southeastern. Let's see. That is popped foul into the right. So 2 strikes now on Carter Ross. Well, he had Riddle with 2 strikes. Did Holden Copeland. Not able to get him. See if Copeland can get the K here. What will happen? Oh, pitch way outside. Good job by the catcher, Ivan Beck, to keep that one from going to the backstop. Both pitchers been right around the zone. Only one wild pitch that I can remember between Riddle and Copeland on the bump on the hill. Swung on him as strike 3. Did get him there. So they strand 2. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-1. West Prairie Southeastern still leading. Doesn't feel like the lead feels like a precarious one. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, tell you, had a well-pitched game here to this point. Trey Riddle's still on the hill for Beardstown. He's set down 6 straight. He's going to face 2, 3, 4 for West Prairie Southeastern. It's the number 2 hitter in the lineup, number 11, the center fielder, Braden Copeland. He's kind of been busy out in the outfield, that's for sure. See him in here. There he is. 3-1, 52 degrees at game time. In there for a strike. Good pitch from Trey Riddle. You know, usually the hitters start, a third time through the lineup, they start kind of lining up the pitchers, but it's been almost the reverse here in this one. 1-1 to Copeland. Swung on and missed. So ball and 2 strikes here to Braden Copeland, the center fielder. Holden has pitched well, the other Copeland, for WPSE. That is popped up. It's actually out here to right field. It's in center, rather. And making the catch, Starkin Sanafiardo. One away. Here in the, I got that wrong, it should be the bottom of the 5th. I'll fix that in a moment. This is Matthew Whitman, the second baseman, number 10. Pops this one up foul. It's out of play. Again, we're in the bottom of the 5th. Well, the pitchers pitching pretty well here in this one. Both starters have been rolling for both teams. Trey Riddle for Beardstown. And Holden Copeland for West Prairie Southeastern. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So, wow, that is 8 straight that Trey Riddle is set down for Beardstown. Pitching quite well there for the Tequila Sunrise uniformed fellas today. That's your number 4 hitter, the shortstop, number 23, the junior Case Marlowe. Fouls that one off the catcher's gear, off of Meyer. Umpire give him time to go get things squared away, get the ball. Decent, entertaining game here between these two teams. Good pitching late for both pitchers. 8 straight set down by Trey Riddle for Beardstown. Holden Copeland has almost been near his match, and he leads at 3-1. Here in the bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. That's in. That one swung on and missed by Marlowe, strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes. The Case Marlowe. Wow. Will Trey Riddle set down 9 straight here? Answer to that is, I think so. Grounded to first. The pitcher covers, out number 3. The old 3-1 put out, the old school way. Ross gives it to Riddle as he comes across. 1, 2, 3. He set down 9 straight as Trey Riddle. We go to the 6th. Beardstown, can you get going a little bit? You're going to need to. You're down 3-1 here to West Prairie Southeastern on Furious Rally Sports. Hell, you just missed the 557. Wow, Amtrak just a rolling through here. We're in the top of the 6th in a good one between West Prairie, Southeastern, and Beardstown. Beardstown came into it 5-9. West Prairie, Southeastern 6-9-1. So yeah, we've got a pretty good one here. Both pitchers have gone the distance to this point and have pitched quite well, at least in my opinion. Now we have somebody else pitching here. Let me get that right. So 5 complete innings for Holden Copeland. And now here in the 6th, it is Braden Copeland. He's going to face Josh Kamas. It's going to be 6 or 7, 8, 9 for Beardstown. First pitch is a ball. That one on the outside edge for a strike, and catcher Ivan Beck will mishandle that a little bit. Out in center field now, Mason Whitman is in center. I'm not sure where all we moved people around here. I'll have to take a look. Give me a moment. And that is ground or popped. It was over to second and then to first for the out. I believe I was trying to look at something here on the players and I missed that one. Nonetheless, it is the first out. It's either a pop out to second or the 4-3 to first. Now it is your number 8 hitter in the line of the left fielder, Maddox Medrano. Pops it foul. It's almost like the camera needs like lubrication or something. That's really weird. I was just kind of moving slow. Never used to do that. It's not that cold out here. I've had colder situations for games. One out here in this one is, now it's gotten down and it was out to right field. I was trying to find it and I totally lost it. Forgive me. I don't know why that camera angle was there. There we go. That should have been more like that. Hold on. So Medrano gets to second. I believe that was an error out in right field. Strike on the inside part. This to Braden Alhorn, the DH. Runner at second, you see. Nub to the pitcher. Maybe going to get the runner. He does get the runner. Alhorn aboard on the fielder's choice. They get the weird 1-5 put out as Medrano tried to make it to third. And Braden Copeland is able to get that out first to third. Pitch is outside, breaking ball from him after he relieved Holden Copeland. Pitched 5 good innings. So we have the runner at, oh boy, well we did have, hold on. There we go. Going to call a balk here apparently. And that means Alhorn goes to second. Swung on a missed for a strike. This is Colby DeSaller, your leadoff hitter, trying to cut in with 2 outs, Beardstown, to this lead. 3-1 for West Prairie Southeastern with 2 down. That is fouled. The camera's apparently, like me, a little under the weather today. So forgive me for that with my voice. Just kind of been rough. 2 strikes on DeSaller. Some birds just flew over my microphone. Pitches upstairs for a ball. Again, Braden Copeland in relief. In center fielder now, Mason Whitman. And I think it's tough to see who's out in left field. This is grounded foul. This Tyson Carnes is in left field now. I'm not sure who we got out in right. Up and hits. Colby DeSaller with 2 strikes. That's not what you want to do, right? Shortstop now for West Prairie Southeastern is your pitcher, Holden Copeland. Just noticed that here moments ago. And there is Zach Meyer trying to bring a runner home. That is hit. It's out to center field, and making the catch for out number 3 is Mason Whitman. So they will leave a couple there. Does Beardstown. We go to the bottom of the 6th, still 3-1. West Prairie Southeastern on Furious Rally Sports. Well, Trey Riddle's still pitching out here for Beardstown and has been very effective. 9 straight hitters set down from the 3rd through the 5th. So he will deal with the 5, 6, 7 hitters in the West Prairie Southeastern Cyclone lineup. Nelson Becken to counter. Again, 5, 6, 7 for West Prairie Southeastern. A good game here with a little bit of coolness. 52 at game time, but little to no wind. It's been a nice, really, I would have liked to play it on a day like today. It wouldn't have bothered me at all. And when we thought we were going to have a bunch of rain and going to have a problem with it and maybe not get this game in, we have here from Augusta. The diamond that's not normally played on, but sometimes is for West Prairie Southeastern. They play at the park in Colchester, does West Prairie normally. So now, it's your third baseman, the number 5 hitter in the lineup, the leadoff hitter in the inning, number 28, Austin Nelson. Well, I like to see the smiles there. Hopefully they told a good joke to one another, eh? Pitch is fouled. I still don't know what's up with that camera. It's a little under the weather today, apparently. I don't know. It usually snappy as can be, moves around quick, and not so much today. Fouled. The backstop. Austin Nelson, the senior here. New fencing, as I said, this year at the Diamond at Southeastern High School in Augusta. First year for the baseball co-op, West Prairie and Southeastern. No, outside. Just missed. Good pitch, but sometimes that's been called. Trey Riddle's going, I wish I got that one. Grounded. Over to third. Over to first. No! Wide throw. The runner will get to second base. Yeah, I'm not sure if he'd have gotten the out. I think I'm going to have to give Parker Bell the error at third. And the runner gets to second, Nelson. Basically because of the throw. Now, we got a pinch hitter here, don't we? Because I never saw a left-handed hitter. Looks like Hudson Riebling is pinch hitting. That is pop foul, and wait a minute, it's playable. Playable at third base for Parker Bell, one away. And that was Hudson Riebling, the freshman, hitting. Now, do we have another hitter? No, this is Eli to counter your first baseman. Trying to bring another insurance run home. Swung on a miss for a breaking ball, strike one. And Trey Riddle had set down 9 straight before the throwing error at third. At least that's what it looked like to me from strike is in there. From Parker Bell over to Carter Ross. That got Austin Nelson to second. Pitch is outside. Again, usual games at high school level can, 12-8, 10-5, 10-7. It's good it's been a well-pitched game between these two. Riddles went the distance, outside. I don't know if maybe Trey might be getting tired. Looks like the count is 2-2 here. That is hit. Fouled on the left field line. Maddox Medrano chasing it down, throwing it in. You can see how the outfield is not exactly in the best of shape. That is low from Riddle. I believe we have a full count here. To Eli to counter. Trying to bring home another run with one out here in the 6th. Bottom of it. Ball 4. So to counter walks. Again, the interesting thing here will be what will I don't know if Beardstown, Coach Dorr will think about. He doesn't have anybody. Well, there's no one throwing, but let's talk things over, Meyer and Riddle. And now it's your number 8 hitter in the lineup. It's Cash Lance, the DH. First and second with one out. And Cash Lance helped West Prairie Southeastern here. Low ball. One out here in the 6th, 1st and 2nd. That is going to be fouled and to the right. Oh, he almost made the play over there. Ooh, did he hit the fence? Carter Ross. I'll give him a little bit of a moment. Home plate umpire will sweep the plate. First and 2nd for the Cyclones with one out. Cash Lance. Try to bring another run home. They lead 3-1. Does WPSE over Beardstown. Fouls that one. So 2 strikes on Cash Lance. Trey Riddle had set 9 straight down till this inning. That is low. 1 and 2 here from Riddle to Cash Lance. That is grounded. Going to be a tough play for DeSaller. Will he step on second? He will. Over to first. And I believe he beat it out. Did he? He did. Okay. Very good. Two down now, and it's Holden Copeland, who's playing shortstop now after pitching, throwing 5 good innings. And we see Holden. Trey Riddle's pitched well, too. 2 outs, 1st and 3rd, though, for the Cyclones. A step off, that throw, nope, did not get him. It's that old third base, first base fakey thing that works once in a blue moon, I think. How many times you see that in the majors? That is hit. There's going to be a base hit out here to left field. We'll call it a double for Holden Copeland. That scores Nelson. Moves Lance to third. 4-1. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Fell in front of Maddox Madrano. Not that he had any play on it. Pitches outside for a ball from Trey Riddle. So now they're going to, could be the pitch count here. I'm pretty sure this could be the case, and we will probably see all of everything from Trey Riddle. He's pitched very well in this one. Scattered a few runs here and there. Set down 9 straight from the 3rd through the 5th. And so let's see. Let me get this down here real quick. Riddle will go 5 2/3. Your new pitcher is Braden Alhorn. West Prairie Southeastern leads Beardstown 4-1. Alhorn coming in to relieve Trey Riddle. Pitched very well this inning. I think he might have started getting a little tired here. Note to self, when you're feeling under the weather, bring more water. I have some left, but not much. My camera seems to be a little under the weather, kind of moving slow today. I've had much colder weather. I don't know. So you're going to be, here's the thing with the issue here with Alhorn coming in to pitch. He's going to face the top of the lineup with 2 outs. And that's going to be Mason Whitman, the left fielder. So therein lies the rub for Beardstown. 4-1. I'm trying to follow along on the score sheet for Game Changer, and I'm not sure why. It's just not seeming to really update itself. Don't know. Weird. Anyway, could be on my end. Alhorn now finishes his warm-up pitches, and we're going to be right back at it. Again to the top of the lineup. It's your left fielder. Well, he's actually in center field now. Number 4, Mason Whitman. Runners at second and third for West Prairie Southeastern, 2 outs. Swung on a miss. Good fastball from Alhorn. Strike 1. This is probably kind of a, an adjustment here for the hitters. Remember, Alhorn was the DH. Pitch is grounded to second. Going to be a tough play, but we'll make it. And out number 3. We will go to the top of the 7th, last chance for Beardstown. 2, 3, and 4. 4-1, they're down to West Prairie Southeastern on Furious Rally Sports with your Uncle Phil O'Neill. Back in a moment. So again, Alhorn came on in relief. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Got the ground out to second base, over to first, and that was of Mason Whitman, and we now go to the 7th. That's what I need to change. Top 7. You're a woodpecker somewhere. It's Bell, Hobrock, and Riddle. Can Beardstown come back here? They need 3 or she's over. 7-inning game. Inside with a breaking ball from Braden Copeland. Came on in relief of Holden Copeland. Through 5 straight, pitched well. 2-0 now. Not the way you want to start. You want to fire into strikes. Braden knows that. That's in there for a breaking ball strike. Again, all things considered, the weather not too bad for this one. Little to no wind, just cool. Lower 50s when the game started. It is grounded foul to the left. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Bell started for Beardstown. That is grounded to the pitcher. Over to first. One away. Braden Copeland over to Eli to counter. Caleb Hobrock singled and walked and also struck out. Four one. West Prairie Southeastern here with one out at the top of the 7th. That is up and in. Breaking ball. So Braden versus Holden out on the mound. Well, I think Braden's come in with a little bit more speed than maybe Holden had as the game went on, but Holden was pitching very well. Copeland fellas are all right on the mound today for West Prairie Southeastern. They have the lead 4-1 with one out here in the top of the 7th. Steerike. At 2-1 here. No. Caleb Hobrock start a rally for Beardstown. Let's see. No. 3-1. I'm going to miss with that one. Ball 4 outside. So it's Trey Riddle now. He's your number 5 hitter. Started pitching, pitched 5 and what did I have him now? 5 2/3. That pitch is outside for a ball. Nothing doing with the ball. Gets away momentarily from Eli to counter. No big deal. Nope, it's up. One out for Beardstown. They need 3. Keep this thing a-going. Steve Reich. One of the things to keep in mind, the Augusta Diamond here at Southeastern High School has no lights. Swung on and missed. So Riddle now. 2 strikes on him. Yeah, I'm guessing Hobrock stays put at first. See your center fielder, Mason Whitman, playing about halfway. Maybe a little more in than out in center fielder's field. You see him out there, number 4. That is grounded to second. No, do not get the double play. 2 down, though, as Hobrock is cut down at second. Riddle aboard on the fielder's choice. And now Carter Ross, your first baseman. Last chance for Beardstown with 2 outs. 4-1, West Prairie Southeastern leads it at Augusta. Pitch is low for a ball. Carter Ross has struck out twice and he's single. That is low. Good breaking ball there for a strike. 2-1 count. Beardstown down to its last out. No. Low. To Carter Ross. This game's not over yet, even though there's 2 outs. That's the walk. Yeah, that was 3-1. Yeah. All right. Riddle moves up, and Ross will walk. Josh Kamas, your second baseman. There he is. He's going, yeah, Phil, I want to do something here. Good breaking pitch from Braden Copeland. 0-1 now to Josh Kamas. 4-1 WPSC over Beardstown. 2 outs for Beardstown in the 7th. And this feels like it rests on a knife edge here. Good breaking ball. And that is going to be out of the ball game right there. And West Prairie Southeastern is going to get the win. The ground out, force out at second, and that's the ball game. Final score here from Augusta Southeastern's field, Swice Field. West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones 4, the Beardstown Tigers 1 on Furious Rally Sports. That makes West Prairie Southeastern 7-9-1. Beardstown moves to 5 and falls to 5-10. Let's see. I have a couple of ball games this week, Thursday and Friday. Check my schedule on Facebook for those. I believe it's Jacksonville Route at Liberty. I believe so in baseball on Thursday. I'll have that updated here later on this evening. Always check my Facebook page on Furious Rally Sports for those updates. So, I'll conclude with this. If today went your way, fantastic. That's awesome. But if today did not go the way you wanted it to, let tomorrow be the beginning of your own personal Furious Rally. It's your Uncle Phil O'Neill saying the final score from Southeastern High School in Augusta, where West Prairie Southeastern plays some of their games. West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones 4, the Beardstown Tigers 1 on Furious Rally Sports. I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.